What's up? What's up, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people? Today, I'm going to be doing some birth chart readings. Um, I'm going to basically be talking about astrology. So, your girl Kayla, that's my favorite subject is astrology. I love astrology. I love everything about astrology. I love learning about beyond the occult, like astrology. Basically, we are made out of the same things as stardust. So what astrology is deeper than kind of, hey, I'm a Cancer or I'm a Scorpio. It gets deep. Like, what is your sun sign? What is your moon sign? What is your ascendant? Where was Uranus located at the time of your birth and place? Like, that's what astrology is. Like, it's deeper than just your typical sun sign, which what most people know. So like my sun sign is Cancer, July the 12th. My birthday just passed. So, but I also have a moon in Aquarius. So the sun is kind of how people perceive me, and the moon is my instincts, my inner. It's like my inner self, and then the moon like also expresses your emotions completely. So it's like you on the inside, how you truly feel on the inside about yourself. So like, yeah, everybody might view me as a Cancer, but on the inside I'm an Aquarius, and for so on, and it gets deeper. So if you want me to read your birth chart, what I need for you to do is basically just comment. If you're on this live, you can comment your birth time, birth date, and the location you were born, and I can read your birth chart for you. So I'm gonna keep going on with my birth chart since no one has commented yet. So I don't know everything by heart. Um, I know. Okay, so my Mercury is in Leo. So what I know about Mercury in Leo is it controls communication and words. And actually, we just recently had a retrograde in Mercury. So when that happens, communication is going in reverse, backwards. So there's a lot of miscommunication going on out here in the universe because of the planets. Everything is governed by the planets. We are astro beings. So mine is in Leo. So with Mercury in Leo, kind of dictates and it's also how you gather information too and express your mental habits. So I'm in Leo. So Leos are very like loud, demanding, like kind of very controlling over certain topics or issues and things of that nature. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of insane, really. And like I said, mine's is in Leo. And I can also read what's out of this book I have. I have everything astrology book, and I can read what the communication aspect is. I also have a video about your moon sign. So if you want to see about your moon sign, I'll put that link to that link below in the description. I actually will also put the website so where you can get your birth chart, and then you can just then tune into these videos and go to whichever one resonates with you. So, like I said, my moon is in Leo. But if your moon, no, my moon is in Cancer. I already have a moon video. And my Mercury, which is communication, is in Leo. So if yours is in Aries, you have a quick, decisive mind that makes snap judgments. You're often argumentative, but intuition about the dynamic of relationships. Intuitive about the dynamics of relationships. So you're often argumentative, but intuitive about the dynamics of relationships. Mercury in Taurus. Yours is practical, determined mind with strong likes and dislikes. You have intuition about the practical aspects of relationships and love beautiful, flowing language. You can be quite stubborn, which sounds like a Taurus to me. Since someone Mercury determines how they communicate, you really need to understand that these signs relate to the way a person expresses themselves, not necessarily who they really are. So if a person is a Leo but has Mercury in Virgo, for example, she may be generous, honest, and sweet, but nitpicky in her deals with people because that's how Virgos are. Virgos are very like critical of themselves and especially of the people they date. Like Virgos are really critical people. So Mercury in Gemini and it's dignified. So marked by a quick, inventive mind, you're up to date on current events and have shrewd powers of observation. You have an adaptable, versatile intellect, ease with language, and intuition about the structure of relationships. You also enjoy travel. So, Geminis are just like altogether really intellectual people, and they kind of like to like dig in your mind and dig in your brain, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, I've never personally dealt with the Gemini besides a friend or family, but people with Mercury and Gemini, yeah, I would picture you being very good with communication. Mercury and Leo, that's me. Great willpower and lofty ideals. Your intellect can be self centered but intuitive. That's very true. Your mental aspirations may revolve around children. I love my child. Pets, drama, and sports. I actually have like a little doggy daycare as well. Your intellectual efforts often carry your personal, unique style. Hmm. So, maybe I should maybe I should really think about doing stuff with kids. I was thinking about like having a foster home just because I love children that much. And I can help them and like we can YouTube and vlog about our lives every day. And I can do that now that I'm 21. I can get foster kids. So, definitely might be definitely is going to be a new part of my journey. So, Mercury and Virgo, you have a great way with language as a very smart person. Mentally, you display great attention to detail, which can collapse into criticism and nitpicky tendencies. There is a deep interest in mystery, the occult, magic, and you have excellent intellectual overall. Mercury and Libra, yours is refined, intellect capable of broad scope. You are excellent at balancing issues and intuitive about the balance in relationships. This is a good placement for any artistic pursuit, particularly music. I'm about to name some famous people as Libras. It's a lot of them. Cardi B, Lil Wayne, T.I., Will Smith. Who else is famous Libra? That India girl, I forget her last name. She like dark skin. It's like she like an Erica Badu kind of chick. I think it's like India Airy, something like that. Who else is a Libra? There's a lot of Libras in the industry. But even if you listen to how Lil Wayne raps, he raps. I bet you he has a Mercury and Leo. I mean Libra as well, and a Sun in Libra. But it's like a balance. Like it's like, oh, this is Inside Out. I don't care. But it's like a balance. Like it's like a she. I don't know. I don't know. She let me. I don't know. He be on to some other stuff. Like I'm trying to think of a song. Like a Millie. A million there. I'm a young money millionaire. Tougher than Nigerian hair. His raps actually make so much sense. He actually be saying some shit. Yeah. But Libras. Libra can talk with anyone, but because the sign is drawn to beauty, they have an erase they have an easier time chatting it up with someone they find attractive in any way. A person with Mercury in Libra will get along well with someone who has a sun in Libra. The same thing should interest the two of them. Hmm. So like this is how you really find out like who's compatible and stuff with reading the birth charts. It'll let you know. It will definitely let you know. Mercury in Scorpio. You have a suspicious but deeply intuitive intellect capable of probing beneath the obvious. You also have a mental need to perceive the hidden order of things, to pierce that order and pull out the truth. You can be sarcastic and why wrong in communication and wry in communication. Mm. So like dry, boring. Scorpios are just very like like sneaky, secretive people. Like you'll never really know what's going on with a Scorpio. So it's not surprising that having a Mercury in Scorpio just means on the communication side, you probably really don't even talk that much. You're probably just observing everything. You're a Scorpion. So, Mercury in Sagittarius, you're idealistic and intellectually versatile, mental and intellectual development comes through philosophy, religion, law, publishing, and travel. Your personal opinions sometimes are inflated and become principles rather than just personal opinions. Mm, yeah, sounds like a Sagittarius. Sagittarius are all about like moving and growing, religion, law, publishing, and traveling. Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Sagittarius are always about going and just moving and constantly growing and moving and not being stuck to anything, any place, or anyone. So, Mercury in Capricorn, you're characterized by mental discipline and your organization ability. Your intellect is sometimes structured in a way that inhibits imagination. You experience much serious and thoughtful contemplation. So, with that being said, Capricorns are just serious ass people. Like Michelle Obama's a Capricorn, Denzel Washington is a Capricorn, LeBron James is a Capricorn. They're very driven and smart and strong people. But Capricorns can be kind of like, just so out of touch with they like emotions sometimes. So then you have a Mercury in Aquarius, communication in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, and it's exalted. So your intellect is detached from emotion, and your mental interests tend to be progressive, unusual, and often eccentric. You exhibit interest in the occult and science. So, like, the Aquarius in the room is always going to be like the person, regardless where they're from or what kind of background they have, like, who probably believes in aliens and believes so much like occult things that most people wouldn't dare to imagine even existed. Like a Capricorn, Aquarius is all into like just helping humanity and different aspects of helping humanity and things that necessarily the normal per se human being wouldn't really know. Like Aquarius are into like some super deep shit most of the time. Sometimes they're not. And that's why you gotta look at the whole chart. Like I have like a lot of Aquarius in my chart. So I have four. I have more air in my chart than anything else, and it's Aquarius. So I really like resonate with the Aquarius more than anything else because that's what's mostly in my chart. It gets deeper than just your sun sign. So, and that's what this video is about. It's about Mercury communication. So, Mercury in Pisces. Your psychic impressions are often so pronounced that reasoning ability is clouded. Great imagination and creativity are indicated, and much information is cured through intuitive means. Yeah, so Pisces just go with how they feel for the most part. So if your Mercury or your in Mercury once again controls communication, your words, and how you gather information. Um, if your Mercury is in Pisces, like Pisces are just like the epitome of being in like a dream world. Like if you look at dream world, like Pisces would probably be right there. Like Pisces just go into their mind and I don't know, Pisces are like so they're such the fish. They're so like out of tune with this so called earth themselves, but they're very into like different interesting things and they're very open. Maybe sometimes they can be followers. A lot of the times actually Pisces can be followers, but when they're not and when they're in their higher self, they can be great leaders and amazing people and very sweet. A guy I actually follow named Infinite Waters is a Pisces, and I love him so much. Infinite Waters is his YouTube, and I think his name is like Ralph Smart. But yeah, so definitely go check him out. And that is it for the Mercury sign. So once again, Mercury just controls communication, and there are 12 different planets to look at when it comes to astrology, and to take it. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think it's no 10. It might be 11 actually. It might only be 11. Yeah. But with these planets, I'm gonna keep doing my research. I'm gonna tell y'all, so I learn, y'all gonna learn. We're learning together. I don't know everything about this at all. I'm learning. So we can help, hopefully we can teach each other. I'm just going off my experience and what I know from my 21 years here on planet Earth. So yeah, definitely nobody commented their birthday or birth time, so didn't nobody want me to read it. But what you can do is click the link I'm going to put below to check to read your get your birth chart. So it's going to tell you like your moon, your Mercury, your Venus, your Mars, Jupiter, all that good stuff, and you can actually go. You could they have a whole bunch of stuff you can read on the site, or you can refer back to my videos as well. And I got a video about moon, and now I got a video about Mercury, and next I'm going to post a video about Venus, and Venus is love. So I'm probably going to end this video and start another video for Venus. Probably going to just do that back to back since Osiris is sleeping. So tune in. I love y'all. Sending out love, peace, and light to all y'all beautiful beings. I'm out. Peace, 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 peace out. I love